I read A Little Life by Hania Yangihara and we need to talk about it. I was apprehensive to read this book, so I left it sitting on my bookshelf for 2 years. I was scared, and rightly so. I truly believe you have to be emotionally ready to read certain books, and those 2 years were my preparation to read this one. This book, as you read it, takes you along a roller coaster ride. You get sad, you get happy, and then you get relieved, but it doesn't last long. It does not let you get comfortable. The story follows these four college friends, Jude, Willem, JB, and Malcolm, as they navigate adulthood in New York City. The story is about their friendship, and as the decades pass, how friends become acquaintances and acquaintances become family. As the story progresses, we realize that the story is going to revolve around Jude. Soon the perspective shifts mostly to Jude's and how his life impacts others and how his past is going to play a role in his present. Throughout the novel, Jude endures relentless pain and abuse, and his harrowing experiences only intensify as the novel progresses. Hania Yangihara's unflinching raw portrayal of pain and resilience will forever change you. Whenever a glimmer of hope appears in any form, it doesn't last and you are introduced to a new detail of Jude's life, which leaves you emotionally drained. Reading this felt like watching someone you love suffer and being unable to do anything, much like how Jude's friend and family felt. Reading this was like crossing an emotional benchmark, a viscerally affecting experience, with moments when I wished to close the book and forget whatever I had read. Hania Yangihara's narrative and prose is beautiful, contradicting the unflinching portrayal of the difficult subject matter. Her descriptions made you care for the characters, so when they were happy, you were happy, and when they suffered, you suffered with them. This book tested my optimism. It just made me realize that sometimes life gets broken in so many ways that it cannot be fixed, at least not completely, no matter how much help or money or love you receive. Sometimes it's just irreparable, and people who have suffered their whole life, and if you love them but some days they are not able to appreciate your love and care for them, it's your job to hold on to them. To summarize, this book utterly broke me. The only thing that I want to remember in this book are its characters, especially Willem, Harold, and Julia, who are the exact people needed in this world, and I just love them. I love this book so much and I hate it just as much. So take it as you will. And yeah, that's all I had to say about this book. I don't know if I would want to recommend it. I would say that please read trigger warnings before reading this, because it has everything, every traumatic experience that a human being can go through. It has it. And if in any way it can affect you, don't read it, because before reading a book you should also take care of your own mental health, and I was in a very better position mentally to read it. That's when I started reading it, and still it affected me so much. I would like to end this video with a quote from this book that I really like. Why wasn't friendship as good as relationship? Why wasn't it even better? It was two people who remained together day after day, bound not by sex or physical attraction or money or children or property, but only by the shared agreement to keep going, the mutual dedication to a union that could never be codified. Friendship was witnessing another's slow drip of miseries and long bouts of boredom and occasional triumphs. It was feeling honored by the privilege of getting to be present for another person's most dismal moments and knowing that you could be dismal around him in return.